Hello there everyone, welcome back to Diddy Kong Racing Extreme Edition. In this episode we're going to do all the trophy races in one go, because that's how I roll. So this might be longer than 20 minutes depending on how well this goes. We're doing the trophy race. All I've got to do is win. Remember that. And I've won before. But I feel like the comms get harder on this when you've already won. The trophy races feel like it's harder. Still miss that. I've been playing this game for a while now and I still miss that balloon. But with any other character I get it every time. Explain that to me. I don't have to. You don't have to explain it to me. I know why. Crunch's turning circle of awesomeness. I use the term awesome lightly. And sarcastically. Right, that'll do. Getting that boost is better than nothing at all, honestly. Even if you get the green over the tree, over the grass, Crunch's speed is not enough to carry him over there because his weight slows him down. So you have to get the balloon to make it worthwhile. Or do that, that's kind of okay too. There we go. That's one down the hatch. Next race. You only have to win overall. You don't have to win all the races in a row. You just have to win overall. But I want to be first all the time just because that solidifies my position. And if I'm second or third or whatever, I'm going to have to work really hard to get back into it. I don't want to put myself in that position. Right, so now remember, with Crunch I can't do the shortcut. I did this with Banjo, it was super easy. But with Crunch, no go. It's a no go. But you get a chance to listen to all the really cool music again, so that's a plus. So that's always a good time. You get to listen to really awesome music. I couldn't see the boost because of fucking Crunch's giant girth. That's a problem that I face on a daily basis. Here we go. So yeah. If anything, it's just like a reminisce about all the tracks you've already done. In the game, you have to do each track 3 times, if you're really good. Except the final world. Wait, is there a trophy race in the final world? There might be. It might still be 3. I don't know. I don't think there is. It would be a bit redundant. Here we go. So they're still right behind me, but I'm pretty confident I can win this one. Because when I just have to go on the when I just have to not fall off the track, that's fairly doable compared to getting all the silver coins and falling over, going the wrong way on purpose, that stuff. But that's why I prefer to do the trophy races last, because you've already done the hard stuff. This is like going back to easy stuff again. And that's good. Okay, cool. So I'm 18 points. 2 more races. I could get second in every race and still win on a draw. But if I win another race, it doesn't matter what I do, as long as I'm second. There's only 4 races, there isn't enough to get a definitive lead. It's not like Formula 1 where there's 20 races in a calendar, so if you win 18, you basically can't lose no matter what you do. Right. This is just going to be me humming and making beat boops about the noise of the games because they're also good. Here we go. I feel like I'm finally starting to grasp the way that Crunch controls. By which I mean he controls shitly. And then I miss a boost as I say that, but that's not important. I feel like I've started to hit less walls, is what I mean. Whack! That's the one part of the track I really dislike. The freaking geometry on those things. Not because it's badly designed, just because I always manage to hit it. Which is my bad, I understand that, but... Oh, please. I didn't even hit that wall. My tyre was just like, no, you don't get to go any further. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No! That's not good. I panicked at the end. I got so close and then panicked. Oh, luckily Pipsy was nowhere near the lead, so I got off with that one. I got away with that. We just have to win this race. Third is not a bad position to be in. Podium position is not bad. In any normal Grand Prix in the real life, being in a podium position is always good. Can't complain about that. Lucky Pitsy, you think you're in the running now? You win one race and suddenly you think you're OP. No. That's not how the world works, little girl. I'm going to show you how the world works. Me and my big crocodile friend. We're going to show you how this works by absolutely destroying your face. So this is the track that made me switch emulators. Because on Project 64 2.0 and 2.3, for some reason the internal clock would just freeze in this game. And the music would keep playing, but the game would just stop. And it makes no sense. So I had to switch to 1.6 because it doesn't happen in this version. There we go. I only realised what I'd done after I switched and found out my save had gone. I was like, oh, well, shit. Doesn't really matter though, it's okay. Is that 1:15 must be this lap time, not the track's time. There we go. So I won. Not quite a clean slate, but I won with 4 points off the maximum. And I got a golden Whizpig trophy. I'm not sure I want a fucking Whizpig trophy on my cabinet. Thanks. But glorifying Whizpig. All hail the Supreme Commander or something. I don't want that. Why'd you put me in the exit for? I mean, I know you wanted me to leave, but you have to be so forward about it. Jesus. Okay. Off to the second world. Let's go. Whack. The trophy races are more of a test of your endurance. It's not, can you be good at one track if you retry 50 times? It's, can you be good at all the tracks in one go? Because I refuse to restart in trophy races. I just do what I get. Because I feel like that's more fair. In a Grand Prix, you don't get to restart. So, you just do what you have to do. Here we go. Let's do it. Now, I remember this track being a bitch for some reason. And it was because the planes, the boosts work weird with crunch. I remember that. They work strangely, so I don't actually get that much of a boost from this boost here, so it's better to avoid it. Because it slows you down rather than speeds you up. Go over here, and then I want to get this blue balloon, and then cut on the inside like this, and that was the fastest way I figured out of going to do the track, for now. With crunch anyway, everything's different with crunch. All the different strategies I usually use aren't the same. Because green boosts are always the fastest, right? But it doesn't seem to be the case for crunch. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's faster just to use a blue balloon, like that. Okay. Because there's plenty of them, why not use them? There we go. I'm quite far ahead now. I'd have to royally screw this up to lose. But keep your fingers posted, because if anyone's going to do it, it's me. That was almost a prime example of what I meant, but luckily I got away with it. Yeah. Here we go. Get that balloon up there. It becomes like... what's the word? Just like embedded in your memory. Just habit. After a while, you do it long enough, you just do it by memory. Whee! Okay. So 9 points on the go. Diddy's in second place. Walrus Cove. This has proved troublesome in the past. Fucking Bounce City. Let's see if I bounce again. If I bounce, it's all over. But I'm hoping that because I don't need to go on the outside, I'll get the perfect line every time. I'll get those bananas because I don't want to get them later. Right, there we go. Excuse me. Going through. That's what I imagine Crunch is. I imagine Crunch is like a really nice gentleman. Sorry, excuse me. Crocodile on the way, coming through. And he's just so big, he doesn't want to hurt anyone. He's like a cuddly bear. He's like, oh, I'm so big, I'm sorry I got in your way. Oh. They're right behind me. It's because I have to take the bumpy bits so slow to make sure I don't bounce. But this is where I go forward. This is where I gain speed quite dramatically. This part here is good for old Crunchy Boo because his top speed again is really high. Whack! This is my favourite part of the track. The bit with the jingle bells. It's just so good. Again, I've said before, but if I could make music anywhere near as good as this, that would do me. I'm going to be taken in the final fucking turn. Screw you. That ain't happening. I'm going to go faster than you've ever seen anyone go. I use that wall to bounce off of to keep my trajectory good, because it doesn't actually slow you down that much. In games like F-Zero, that would not be a good idea because you'd lose all your shield, but in this game, where it doesn't really seem to affect anything, it's perfectly fine. Don't you fucking do it. There we go. Pipsy was second, though. That is good news for me, because that means I've got more of a buffer. Snowball Flap! Let's do Snowball Flap. Here we go. Only a normal yellow boost, that's okay. Right. As long as my steering doesn't let me down. Should be okay. Whoa! I didn't actually mean to do that, but that was really cool. That was not what I meant at all. Sometimes good things happen when you don't mean them to. That's a lesson for life for you all. This went surprisingly well. I thought I was going to have a lot more trouble. But I'm just a bit still gobsmacked about the first lap and how the hell I did that. Because I didn't aim to do that at all. There we go. Whack! Boing. There we go. Nice. That was really, really splendid.
Frosty Village.
Frosty Village. Here we go. Let's do it. You bellend. Cost me going. Whack! Cost me going forward. Okay. Please. Random glitch that happens all the time. Well, not glitch, but random weird thing in the game. Don't do that. But I spin around for no reason. Don't do it. There we go. Lovely. As long as I can stop hearing the engines of the other racers in my headphones, I am content. Okay, here we go. I like to do that because it makes me actually go over the bump, which is what all the other characters do when I go over that bounce pad, but not Crunch again because he's so fucking heavy. All this music's just so nice. I don't think there's a bad song in the game, and that's a really impressive thing to say. Okay, there we go. Nice, let's get out of here. So I think that 1 minute 30 is the whole race time, not the lap time. Ow. That is the whole race time, not the lap time. Which is weird, because it seems like a lot longer than 2 minutes. Then again, I'm used to doing racing games where a lap is 10 minutes long, so... There we go, nice, excellent. Places like the Nürburgring is what I mean. And a crappy little, you know, GTI, Golf GTI 5 or something. Right, let's go to World 3. It's going well so far. Let's see if we can keep up this momentum. But this video will be longer than 20 minutes, probably. By a little bit. I'm expecting 25 or so. I could have sworn those lanterns were solid. I guess not. Maybe my version of the game is some super rare version that I have. The cartridge. Version 1.0 or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go to the trophy race. It's not this way, it's this way. Let's do it. No messing around. Whale Bay, this is going to be hard. Whale Bay was really hard before. Just to stay in the lead. In the Silver Coin Challenge, just staying in the lead was hard. So, it's time to employ all of Joey's grade A bullshit. Bullshit tactics away! Grade A bullshit. It's just time to go complete bollocks mode. Like you've never seen. Yeah, my boost is so bad because I'm heavy. If I can get a blue balloon though, it'll make it better. I don't see happy balloons. Don't try and trick me with your happiness. I know what you hated. Did I put that there? That seems like something I'd have done. Okay, there's only one thing for it. Bullshit mode engaged. I pulled a second out of my arse. That's okay. That's good. Timber's in the lead though, so that's not. It's never good. I get panicky when I'm behind. In Formula 1 games or whatever, when I'm in second place and behind the person in first, I start driving like an idiot. Because I panic. I can do 100 laps on my own perfectly fine, but the minute I'm behind someone, I start to freak out. I'm starting to think that blue balloons are just better for crunch in general. And if I've only just realised this, that's not good. I mean, it's alright, I don't really mind if that's the first time I've realised it, but... That was, something. I don't really know what to say about that. I went through an island then. Sometimes when you go too fast in N64 games, the geometry doesn't keep up, and that's to stop the game from, like, breaking, usually. Like in Donkey Kong 64, they had a weird way to fix lag, because they just made the game go faster when the game lagged. So your character moved faster to offset that. So it looked a bit weird, but that was my worst nightmare. That never happens. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll still be able to win. It offsets lag by making the characters move faster, which is why speedrunners can go through the fucking checkpoints and things, and through loading zones and all sorts of stuff. Because the game just doesn't load up fast enough to counteract the ridiculous, quick-moving anti-lag. You think I give a shit about you, Timber? Fuck you. You ain't getting past me, son. Okay, so we're now at 16-16. I have to win these two tracks as hard as I can. Here we go. This is one of my favourite tracks in the game, as in the music. Green boosts seem to work fine in the car, but they don't work fine for the other two forms of transport. Riddle me that. Answer that for me. Why does that work? You guys all suck. Why don't you use drift turns? Oh. I'd be really fucked if all the Kongs use drift turns. So I'm pleased that they don't. Do. Whack! One time where you want your turning circle to be bad and it isn't bad. Come on, Crunch. Stop being so consistently inconsistent. Also, kids, never drift turn into a wall. Just a fun fact for you. Look at them. They all go so slow that I managed to get back into like 6th, even though I was dead last. There we go. Right, now I just need to win. Timber's way out of the run and he's nowhere near me. So, as long as I can just stay... I think he's in dead last. As long as I can stay in a fairly good position here, that'll be alright. Get up here. This game used to wow me with how good it looked back in the day. Compared to Mario Kart 64, this game looks fucking great. No! No tar. No thank you. Okay, good. Yeah, Timber is in dead last, so I shouldn't be able to lose now.
Treasure caves.
Let's do it. Treasure caves. This video has already been going on for 20 minutes because I can tell. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to do all of them in this video, so it might be more like a 30-minute video, which is odd for me, but you get something special today, so feel privileged. There we go. So I've never actually been in the plane section, so I don't ever use a plane in this track. Because why would you? The car version is so much fun. Being in a plane sort of ruins the experience for me. This track is really short. It's World 3 and we just have basically a circle for a track. Not that I'm complaining, I like circles. One of my favourite shapes? Not really. My favourite shape is a dodecagon. It's got enough points that looks almost circular if you look at it close enough. Here we go. There's the 3rd world done. Let's go on to the 4th world. Thank you. It'll all become apparent why I need to do this later on. But I do need to do it now, rather than later. Keep forgetting it puts me out the exit. Thanks, game. Right, let's fly off into the sunset. So you can see here I've got 3 trophies out of 4. And that board is also there for a reason, which I will explain later on. Ow. Let's do the final trophy race and see if I can do this all in one go. I've won first time. Let's see if I can finish the quad by doing all 4 in one go.
Trophy race.
I was trying to think of the word for the next one after trifecta. But let's finish the quartet is the best I can come up with. So yeah, this game's weird because it puts Boulder Canyon first. Even though Boulder Canyon is not the first track in terms of balloon requirement. Windmill Plains is the first track in terms of requirement. This part of the track is my favourite. As in the low bassoon. I wish I had access to these instruments. I really don't. If anyone finds an N64 sound font that works in Reason, that'd be great. I can't use a VST, so you'll have to find a different format. Here we go. There we go. Ah! Here we go. Nice. Again, I don't think the bridge works unless you actively look at them. Cons like to cheat, and they drive straight through it as if it's nothing at all. So yeah, like I said before, the way that works is all the tracks are playing at the same time, and it just fades the volume depending on what is important or not. Let's go.
Greenwood
Village is second, which makes no sense. Well, actually, Greenwood Village should be second, so this is in the right place. So then Windmill Plains is third, which makes no sense. But then Haunted Woods is fourth, which does make sense. I don't know. The game, I don't know what Vera's doing. I think they might have organised it in terms of difficulty. Because Windmill Plains, in my opinion, is a harder track than both Greenwood Village and Boulder Canyon. But I don't think Haunted Woods is the hardest one. I think Haunted Woods is like the easiest one. The second easiest, I'd say. Boulder Canyon's probably the easiest, and then Haunted Woods, and then this, and then Windmill Plains. The only reason I say this isn't easy is because there's a lot of technical turns. But a lot of the other tracks don't have those. This is a village, so it's like a city circuit. Which means there's a lot of tight corners, and there's a lot of... I should have used that for the hill, oh well. There's a lot of tight corners and stuff. If I was to think of a Gran Turismo track that this reminded me of the most, it would be Deep Forest Raceway. Simply by the aesthetic. I mean, Deep Forest Raceway is just in a forest and not in a town. But that's not the point. That's not good. We've got it all to do now. Time for some clutch. If you see a clutch in every video, you're a milli back. Well, you don't pay to watch these, so that's not important. Right. Good use of balloon. Let's do it. These guys are right behind me. I can hear their engines. I don't like it. Makes me feel weird. I hope these are all electric cars. Think of the environment. That's probably petrol. There we go. We win. Excellent. 18. Now Windmill Plains?
Windmill Plains.
I'd probably say Windmill Plains is the hardest track out of these four, because the penalty for failure is so high. The track doesn't look very complicated, and you'd probably be right in thinking that, but it's just the penalty for failure and the ratio for failure. You can fail so easily on this track. You just have to hit one of these... Oh, I actually did that. You just have to hit one of those windmill blades and it's over. You're done. You go so slow it'll take you all lap to get back to normal speed. There's no point in carrying on at that point. After you've got hit by a windmill blade, it's curtains for you. After I've finished this recording session, I'm going to hopefully finish Wasteland 2. That's going to be fun. It's one of the best games I've played in a long, long time. I can't wait for Wasteland 3 to come out, because I've played the shit out of that game. It's so good. It's a classic RPG that was the basis for when Fallout came out, but it was based on Wasteland. So, Wasteland's like a Fallout 1 sort of game. Old school, not like Fallout 3. Classic RPG, which don't really exist anymore, unfortunately. So it's a real shame, in my opinion. Wah! I somehow got away with that. For some reason, this section of the game reminds me of Rayman 2. I have no idea why. The section of the game reminds me of the second to last level in Rayman 2, where you have to fly fucking, what are they called? They look like bombshells with legs. You ride the little bombshells with legs, and it turns into a plane, and you fly it across, like shooting lasers at you, and bombs come out, and all sorts of things. But that's what this is what reminds me of that for some reason. I think it's this section here. Don't know why, I'm a bit weird. Yay! Yeah, it's going to be about a 30-minute video, which is fine. That's only if this took 30 seconds, which is not going to take. Here we go. This will be the longest video of the series by far. Everything else after this will be much shorter, by comparison. Unless I fail a lot, of course. But then, if I fail too much, I start to edit out the failures, so you won't even see them. This track will take about a minute to finish, like not even joking. Because I'm almost done with this lap already. I mean, that was slow, so this is going to cost me a bit, but 44 would be a regular time to finish this lap. And I'm going to get like a 45, 46. Okay, so if I can finish this lap before 1 minute 10, I'd be pleased. Not if I miss that boost, I ain't. Oh well, you can't always get what you want. I'm going to have to go for 1 minute 15. No, but maybe a 1 minute 10's on the cards. Yay! There we go. Okay, that lap was pretty abysmal too, so... you gotta take what you can get. Okay, so that's that then. In the next episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go fight Le Whizpig and see what happens with that. This might be a long video, it might be a short video, it depends how quickly I do it. Also, I can get drumstick again now, so let me do that. This video's already going on for long, so I might as well just get fucking drumstick while I'm here. Like I said, I lost my save data, so I don't have drumstick anymore. Come on, you son of a bitch. The only way you're supposed to know about this is that the chicken acts like a... I mean, the frog acts like a chicken for some reason. There you go. There we go. I unlocked drumstick. Excellent. Right, so next time I'm going to fight this motherfucker. See you guys then. I like the view better when his eyes are in front of his nose. See you guys then. Thanks for watching, everyone.